triangular prism is shown below. What is the volume of this triangular prism? Well, if I'm looking for volume, I'm going to go to my formula sheet and I'm going to look up the volume of a triangular prism. Volume, I see prism is base times height. Now when I see that capital B right there, I can look up here and be reminded that the capital B represents the area of the base of a three-dimensional figure. And I know that a prism is named by its base, so since it's triangular prism, I'm going to need the area of a triangle as well, which is the base times height divided by 2. My formula for a prism is base times height, triangular prism, base times height divided by 2 times the height of the prism. I'm looking for the volume, so I'm just going to fill in my numbers right now. The base times height, that's talking about the base of the prism. So we have 6 times 8 divided by 2, and multiply all of that times the height of the prism, which is 8. If you want to put all that in your calculator, then 6 times 8, divide it in half. And then 24 times 8 is 192, so the volume is 192 cubic inches. That is answer choice A. Number 2. Stephen has a cylindrical fish tank with a diameter of 8 inches and a height of 14 inches. He placed some rocks that took up 50 cubic inches at the bottom of the tank. Then he filled the tank with spring water to 2 inches from the top. Which is the best strategy for determining the volume of water the fish has for swimming? When we look at our formula chart, we see that the volume of a cylinder is capital B times H. Remember, we need the area of the base, which is a circle, so pi r squared times H. So this is the formula we need. Well, I like to draw a picture. So we're going to draw a picture of our cylindrical fish tank. We're told that the diameter is 8 and the height of the cylinder is 14. We know that we're going to need the radius. It gives us the diameter, so let's go ahead and find what the radius is. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 is going to be our radius. Well, it tells us that some rocks took up 50 cubic inches on the bottom, so we've got some rocks down here taking up 50 cubic inches. I want to find how much water the fish has to swim. I know that I'm going to take the volume of the cylinder and subtract the rocks and subtract the part that doesn't have water. Okay, so let's fill in our numbers now. We have pi r squared times the whole thing is 14. We've got to subtract the volume of the part that doesn't have water, and we're subtracting the 50 cubic inches. Well, this doesn't exactly look like our answer choices. Let's see what we've got. If I factor out of these two something that they have in common, they have the pi 4 square in common. I'm left with 14 minus 2. That answer matches H.